Hey there, in this video we will handle deletion of chat messages. For that we will add another icon btn control to message item. Let's go. Let's navigate to message item.js and here next to like icon btn control, let another icon btn control to delete the message. And it will be visible only to the message author, so only message author can do that. So let's copy this and let's conditionally render our next icon btn control. So if we are author of the message, only then we will be able to see that. So we don't need color red, we need is visible, icon name is going to be close, tooltip is going to be delete this message, we don't need batch content, and for on click we will add handle delete that we will receive from props. Okay, I guess we are finished here. Now let's take a look. If I hover, I can see delete this message. Okay, pretty cool. Now let's navigate to messages index.js and here let's define that function. Let's put const handle delete and wrap it in use callback in advance. Let's also don't forget about dependencies and let's pass it in advance to message item. Okay, good. So this handle delete receives a message ID as an argument, so let's grab it. And now let's define our logic. In the first place, we will ask if user really intends to delete this message. Maybe he just misclicked it. So we're gonna ask if window confirm delete this message. So if user clicks on no, then we're gonna simply return from this function. Then we need to perform a few operations over here when we update the database. Because as you remember, when we delete message over here, we need to also consider our last message property inside room item. So we also need to update it and we need to perform an atomic operation. For that, we will create an update object and then we will update our database from the root as we did before. Okay, so let's create new updates object, which is empty for now. And then we're gonna put first updates, then we will update messages, then we will update message ID, and we will set it to null. It will delete the original message. Then when our message is last, we want to update our room information. So first we need to detect when our message is last. For that, we will create a new variable over here, which we will name isLast. Let's put it above updates, and it is going to be a comparison between our current state and message ID. So we're going to refer to messages, then messages.length -1. We will grab the latest message from our state array. .id equals to message ID. So if this is true, then our message is last. Okay, so here we're going to ask, if our message is last, then for this updates object, we're gonna specify /rooms/chat ID and then last message equals the next. So it is going to be the previous object next to our current deleted object. So we need to grab messages.length -2, the previous object, right? So we're gonna spread it all over last message. So let's put messages, then messages.length -2, and also we need to specify message ID as you remember for last message. So we're gonna also put messages.length -2.id. And because we are trying to access messages.length -2, this might be null or this object can not be existent, so we need to check against that. So we can do that by simply putting here if our message is last and messages.length is greater than 1. Only then we make sure that this object does exist. Okay, then our next case to consider, when we have only one message left in the chat room and when we delete it, we want to delete the last message inside room information. For that, we're gonna check if our message is last and messages.length equals to 1, only then we will put for last message null value to delete it. And at the end, we will update our database. So let's put try catch block over here. Then we're gonna call await database.ref.update with updates. And let's convert it to an async function. And also let's specify array of dependencies, so we need to pass chat ID and messages. And also to avoid this warning, let's suppress it like that. And also let's put alert here to notify user that we deleted the message. So message has been deleted and not messages, message. And for any error, we're gonna put alert.error, error.message. Okay, looks good. Now let's take a look. Let me add a few new messages. Hello there, hi. Okay, so if I delete the very last message inside the database, I can see now room information is being updated, and now I have last message set to there, which is correct. Now if I delete not the last message but one of those, let's say hello, I can see that the last message inside room item has not been updated. This is correct. Now, if I delete the last message, I have new messages, and if I have only one message inside the database, and if I delete that one, I have no messages yet in both places. Okay, so this is good, and this is how we will handle that. Alright, let's commit our changes and finish this video. Let's put git add everything, and then git commit handle delete message operation. Alright, see you in the next one.